This is Talk 650, powered by CBS Radio.
In the studio with us this morning, a couple of very interesting people that I would like to introduce you to. Tim White with the Newland Communities, and Miriam Habib, who is one of the forces behind the LexusFlorist.com outfit that you see online everywhere. And these two people have, I guess you're collaborating, you're not competing, you're collaborating for the Man Woman of the Year for the Leukemia-Lymphoma Society. It's good to have you in the studio with us.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. How did you guys get together on this particular project?
Well, actually, Tim's girlfriend, Laura, is a very good friend of mine, and we decided that if we collaborated, it would be that much better, and we could, get more people there and spread the word better. So that's what we thought. The
plot is already thickening. Where is there, and what are we going to be doing here together with Tim's girlfriend?
What we're going to be doing is, it's called Havana Nights. It's an art show with a Cuban flair.
Yes.
Taft McWhorter is the artist that's providing the art for the show.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be next Thursday night at 6:30 at America's on West Gray.
Yeah.
And owner David, apologize if I butcher his name here.
Cordua.
Thank you.
We just call him David.
Yeah.
Because we're like
graciously agreed to allow us to come into his establishment, and he's going to be providing appetizers and treats for all the guests.
Man, this is great. We've had like a parade of people come through here the last couple of weeks, putting together these fabulous parties and events to benefit the Leukemia-Lymphoma Society. Everybody's winning on this thing. The society wins. You guys are having a good time, and everybody is doing some good things for the community.
It's a great contest for a great cause.
Yeah. Do you all have personal connections to the society, or did Elizabeth Weiss twist your arm just a little bit?
She twisted my arm and my leg. No.
A little TMI there, but that's okay. Tim?
This is actually my second event for the LLS. I participated with the team and training group as well to raise money. It's there where they train for marathons and triathlons. My personal connection is that April 27th of this year will be my one-year remission anniversary from lymphoma.
Congratulations.
So that's my connection. So this is something I'm very passionate about. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's all about raising money for research and for the families that are out there struggling.
Absolutely, because without those funds, the medicines that you took that helped you win your remission wouldn't even be existing right now.
That's correct.
So good for you. By the way, what did you do in team and training?
I did the Nations Triathlon last year in September. I actually started training about a week after I finished my last radiation treatment.
Really?
I just decided it was time to change my life and do something different. And
had you ever done a marathon before?
I have not. No, I hadn't done anything. I hadn't done any exercise in about 15 years at that point.
No kidding.
I just decided it was time for a change.
Ladies, you should see this guy, too. He's got that perfect inverted triangle shape, broad shoulders, narrow waist, and legs of steel. And that's what they build for you at TNT.
Yeah, and it's a great group of people. Everybody's there for one reason, and that's to raise money and have fun. And there's really... what else can you say about it, really?
Yeah, it's a great program. I've done several of the events myself, too. So congratulations to you, and also on being a year into remission. That's wonderful news. Absolutely. Miriam and her mother run LexusFlorist.com. When Miriam came into the studio this morning, she was wafted in on a breeze that smelled like fresh flowers. It's just amazing. How do you do that online?
Well, actually, we also have a store in Houston, so you can come visit us in Houston. But we've won many awards in Houston. We're the premier florist here, so we'd love for everyone to come visit. We're on Fountain View and Skyline, and we have about 5 designers that work daily to make beautiful creations.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And you're going to be using this network of people, I'm sure, to help raise funds for the Leukemia Society.
Of course.
Yeah. Now, tell us again where this is going to be next Thursday night, right?
Correct. Thursday night at 6:30 at America's on West Gray. I believe it's 2040 West Gray.
Yeah.
We also have DJ Lewis, who's going to be providing entertainment. Great DJ. And we've got Chip Height.
Cigar rolling with Chip Height. There's going to be a scotch tasting by Shivas. Appetizers provided by America's throughout. And then we've also just got to plug our other generous sponsors as well.
Sure.
Obviously, Lexus Florist.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oliver Puzon Photography, and helping coordinate the entire thing was a good friend of ours, Ashley Lee from Bristol Stone Events. she was one of the driving forces behind helping get all this organized.
You know, it's pretty amazing, too. We hear stories, and we cover them here on this show, too, about how the economy is kind of lame right now. We had Mayor Parker on a while ago. She's talking about the new theater, the Sundance Theater that's going in where the Angelica used to be. And I said, hey, how are things going? She says, well, can you do something about getting this economy pumping around? We're doing that with these kinds of events because you just listed about a half a dozen companies that are involved, that are doing business. And this is how we raise ourselves up by our bootstraps, ladies and gentlemen, with events just like this. Miriam Habib and Tim White in studio. They are competing to be Man and or Woman of the Year for the Leukemia-Lymphoma Society. We'll talk a little bit more about them and about their businesses on the Talk 650 Morning Show. I'm Brent Clanton.
I'm Stephen Kay. It's now 16 minutes past the hour.